Did y'all hear about the reality TV storm that's just erupted? Mendeecees Harris, y'all, just traded in his love and hip-hop storyline for an orange jumpsuit. And no, this isn't some role in a reboot of Oz. We're talking real-life handcuffs, flashing lights, and a whole lot of he did what. Y'all know we love that word. Erica Mena just dropped a bombshell claim that even VH1's cameras had to hit pause for. Sis says Mendeecees attacked her. Yep, attacked. And if you thought that was wild, wait till you hear how Yandy Smith reacted. She was shaken, helpless, and caught in the mess like a deer caught in the headlights. Is this the fall of a former street king turned family man, or is someone out here pulling a publicity stunt worthy of Mona Scott's wildest dreams? And why is Erica suddenly playing whistleblower after all these years? Hold tight, folks, because we're diving into a scandal so messy, so chaotic, it makes the Kardashians look like a Disney family vacation. You ready? Good. Let's get into this tea because the pot is boiling. Just when we thought 2025 was going to chill for a second, boom, Mendeecees heresies, Mr. I've changed. I'm reformed. I'm zen now. Is now sitting behind bars after a shocking accusation from none other than Erica Pinkett. And baby, what she's claiming. Woo, it sounds like straight out of a reality show script. But nope, this is as real as it gets. Allegedly, anyway. Let's process that for a second. Mendeecees, the same guy who once told the world on Love and Hip Hop that he wanted peace, unity, and to live in harmony with Yandy Smith, just got hauled off in handcuffs after Erica said he straight up attacked her. Say it ain't so. What really went down here? Is this just another one of those clout-chasing reality TV setups, or did Mendeecees finally snap? Well, buckle up because this story is messier than a Love and Hip Hop reunion special. It all started at a private event in Atlanta, supposed to be about healing and community. You know, just a charity mixer with a bit of reality TV flair. But things quickly turned left. Erica Pinkett was in attendance, and it looks like she had some unresolved beef with Mendeecees. And when I say beef, I don't mean some awkward eye rolls across the room. I mean full-on, tell dash, you dash, what dash, you dash, did dash, to dash, me, confrontation energy. Now, we all know how reality TV drama goes. But here's where things get more interesting. Erica didn't just confront Mendeecees in public like some random argument. Nope. She pulled him aside, and when that happens, you just know that it's about to go down. Within minutes, the volume was rising, voices got louder, and things escalated quickly. Security was already noticing the tension. A waiter claimed he overheard Erica shouting something like, "You think you can put your hands on me and walk away like it's nothing?" And boom, it all erupted. Shattered glass, people, screaming chaos, and before you know it, Mendeecees was being restrained by security, with police called to the scene. But here's the wildest part: where was Yandy in all of this? Right there, frozen, in complete shock. Imagine being Yandy Smith, watching your life crumble in front of your eyes. This wasn't some scripted drama or a staged fight for ratings. No, this was real life, and poor Yandy was caught in the middle, unable to do anything while everything unraveled. Let's rewind here for a moment. This isn't just about one explosive argument at a dinner party. No, the history between Erica and Mendeecees goes way deeper than that. They've had tension for years. We've all heard the whispers back when they were all on Love and Hip Hop together. Rumors swirled about Mendeecees being inappropriate with Erica. There were things that were edited out of early seasons, things that no one ever talked about publicly. Now, some behind-the-scenes tea is spilling out, and it's not pretty. A former production assistant even came forward on Reddit, claiming that Mona Scott Young, who's the mastermind behind the show, had them cut certain parts of the reunion episode. According to this source, there were moments between Mendeecees and Erica that were too dark to air because they feared legal issues. And I'm not talking about small, personal spats. I'm talking about deep, unresolved drama that could have sparked a real-life legal battle. So Mendeecees' dark past, yeah, it might have been swept under the rug for ratings. But now, with Erica's allegations, the past is coming back in full force, and it's not pretty. Mendeecees has had a complicated history with the law. We can't forget that he spent years locked up on drug trafficking charges. But when he came out, he had a whole new image. He was all about peace, about redemption. He was doing meditation, preaching about growth, wearing linen shirts, acting as if he was the Dalai Lama of Harlem. We all bought into it, didn't we? He told us he was a changed man. He even did podcasts talking about how he had found peace, how he was trying to live a better life. But if Erica's allegations are true, then all that I've changed, talk, was just a facade. But let's take a step back. These are still allegations. There's no confirmation yet. But sources say Erica has filed a formal report with the Atlanta PD claiming that Mendeecees grabbed her wrist, shoved her, and threatened to end her if she ever brought up their past again. Let's be clear, these are just claims right now, but the optics aren't good. The accusations are messy, and Mendeecees' recent Instagram post where he shared a wholesome photo of himself, Yandy, and their kids, with the caption, "Legacy is everything, protect your peace at all costs," is now being questioned. Well sir, if you wanted to protect your peace, it sure doesn't look like you did now. Let's talk about Yandy. This whole situation is tearing her apart. According to sources close to the family, Yandy had no clue Erica would be at this event, nor did she expect Mendeecees to lose his cool like that. She truly thought they had worked through their issues. She believed he had grown. But this shook her to her core. And according to one bystander, Yandy was seen crying in the parking lot after Mendeecees was arrested. The source said she kept repeating, "How did we get back here? How did we get back to this?" It's heartbreaking. We can joke around, poke fun at reality stars, but this isn't just some TV show. This is a woman who stood by her man through thick and thin, through prison stints, baby mama drama, child support battles. She held it down for him, and now this. Now, she's standing there, torn between defending him and facing the harsh truth of the situation. This isn't just messy drama, it's a family falling apart in front of the cameras, and there's no easy way to fix it. Now, just when we thought we were reaching the climax of this drama, honey, the real chaos is only beginning. Erica's claim wasn't the only bombshell that dropped after Mendeecees was arrested. Oh no, the drama didn't just stay confined to Atlanta's police station, it exploded across the internet faster than a viral meme. Y'all know how social media gets when a scandal like this breaks. People love drama, and they're ready to devour every ounce of juicy detail that gets thrown their way. And this story. It's got all the ingredients for a mess that just won't quit. After Mendeecees got cuffed and stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey, the streets went wild. Twitter was set ablaze. Hashtags like #Mendeecees exposed, #justice for Erica, and of course, the classic #YandyY deserves better were trending within hours. And, of course, when the IG Live sirens go off, you know it's about to get real messy. First up to speak. Erica sis wasn't just crying, she was sobbing, screaming, waving receipts around like she was holding a Grammy. "He laid hands on me like I was a threat to national security," she screamed. And where was Yandy during all this? Oh right, standing frozen like a mannequin in Macy's window. The shade, honey, it was so cold, you could have caught frostbite from it. But wait, it gets worse. According to a leaked police report, yes, because everything leaks when it comes to drama, Mendeecees allegedly went full Hulk mode after an explosive argument. Sources claim the argument started over some misplaced luxury items, including a Rolex, some Fendi heels, and, get this, a vintage Diddy-signed bad boy jacket. Now, who in their right mind is fighting over a jacket from 1997? But I digress. According to the story, an anonymous source, who will call Chenis from the Bronx, because she's apparently been everywhere in the middle of this mess, says she overheard the entire thing from the hallway of the hotel. "Yo, he was screaming like someone just told him the love and hip-hop checks bounced," she allegedly said. According to Chenis, Erica was yelling about loyalty. Yandy was crying into her acrylics because, let's be honest, it wouldn't be a reality TV moment without some nails involved. And, in true reality TV fashion, someone threw a champagne bottle. The whole thing was giving Real Housewives meets WWE SmackDown, honey. It was chaos, confusion, and no one knew who to side with. But here's the real kicker: Yandy tried to mediate. Yes, sis was caught in the middle of this train wreck, like the wishbone at Thanksgiving, being pulled from both sides. At one point, sources say Yandy allegedly screamed, "Why am I always the one cleaning up your mess?" Well honey, that's because you married into it. Let's not act brand new here. It's no secret that Yandy has always stood by Mendeecees, for better or worse. But, like most women caught up in toxic relationships, she's stuck cleaning up the mess left behind by his bad decisions. And this time, this is a mess that just can't be swept under the rug. Yandy's been through a lot with Mendeecees, him down during his prison stints, defending him when people called him out for his criminal past, and supporting him through the tough moments that came with being in the public eye. She truly believed that they were beyond their struggles, beyond the chaos. She believed that Mendeecees had grown, that he was a changed man. But now, this is the moment when all that belief starts crumbling, and Yandy is left to pick up the pieces. And let's be honest, there's a part of us that feels for her. How many of us have stood by someone, hoping they would change, only to have the rug pulled out from under us when they don't? It's heartbreaking. Watching Yandy in the parking lot, crying, asking, "How did we get back here? How did we get back to this?" That's the kind of pain you can't fake. Yandy's been through it all, but now, she's been blindsided by the man she trusted. The very man she thought had turned a corner, and was finally ready to be the husband, the father, and the man he promised to be. But reality hit hard. Let's talk about Mendeecees' past for a second. This man has a whole rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt. Tax evasion, fraud, drug distribution, you name it. The man has been arrested more times than people refresh their Instagram feeds during a Kardashian scandal. His criminal record is a textbook example of how a past life can haunt you. And now, that past is catching up with him in a very public, very painful way. Fans didn't hold back when the news broke. They were dragging him through the mud, calling him everything but a child of God. One TikTok user even posted a dramatic reenactment titled Yandy in 2030, still cleaning up Mendeecees' mess. It went viral, 2.5 million views in just 6 hours. When the internet's against you, it's a different kind of heat. Meanwhile, a fake YouTube clip surfaced, allegedly showing security footage from the hotel. Was it grainy? Absolutely. Was it clearly edited? No doubt. But did the internet eat it up like hot lemon pepper wings at a tailgate? You bet. The clip allegedly showed Mendeecees pacing like a madman, waving his arms around, and shoving what appeared to be a purse off a table. A purse. And not just any purse. Rumors say it was Erica's purse, and that it contained a burner phone, with very compromising footage. You know what that means in reality TV language, right? Cheating. Secrets, receipts. But it doesn't end there. Fans on social media were dissecting every detail of the footage, zooming in on the footage like it was some freakin' Zapruder film. Someone even enhanced the video and pointed out a very specific tattoo on Mendeecees' arm. One that he had proudly shown off in previous Instagram stories. That tattoo, y'all, was the smoking gun. If that tattoo was in the clip, then the proof was right there. The internet was in a frenzy. That's him, one Twitter user wrote. Case closed. So now we're all sitting on the edge of our seats, waiting for the next bombshell to drop. If this footage is real, and if Erica's receipts are legit, we could be witnessing the unraveling of a carefully crafted public image. Mendeecees spent so long trying to convince us he had changed, but the evidence is starting to paint a very different picture. He's no longer the reformed man he tried to sell us. No, now he's just another reality TV star, caught in a scandal that's bigger than anything VH1 could ever script. But there's more. Oh yes, the drama doesn't stop with the leaked footage and the viral TikTok videos. Yandy's fans are out here, worried sick. One fan account tweeted, "Somebody go check on Yandy. Blink twice if you're being held emotionally hostage." Another fan chimed in, saying Yandy didn't sign up for this. She signed up for a cute little VH1 wedding and a couple's cookbook, not this ghetto Game of Thrones episode. And honestly, you can't blame them. Yandy went from being the poster child of the love and hip-hop franchise to a woman caught in the middle of a real-life nightmare. It's not just bad for her, it's bad for her kids, her family, and her career. Yandy's Instagram went completely silent after the scandal broke. No stories, no posts. Not even a cryptic "I'm good" selfie. That silence, it speaks volumes. We all know when a reality TV star goes quiet, that's when things are about to get real messy. And just when we thought it couldn't get worse, Yandy's brother jumped into the fray, posting a cryptic message on Instagram Live. "Y'all don't know half of it," he said. "This man's been a headache for years. Oh snap, now, the family's involved." This is giving Lifetime movie vibes, and we're all waiting for the next part of the story to drop. Now. Just when we thought we were nearing the end of this roller coaster ride, we're about to take another wild turn. After all the drama, all the accusations, and the viral social media frenzy, the question remains, what happens next? Well honey, the story isn't over yet. In fact, this is where things take a dark and twisted turn, and we get a whole new level of chaos. Let's dive into the latest updates because, trust me, it's getting even messier. So, here we are, a few days after Mendeecees' arrest. And the internet is still burning with hot takes, rumors, and wild theories. The blogs are eating this up like it's their last meal before the apocalypse. Mendeecees' PR team is scrambling, trying to put out the fire, but nothing they do seems to stop the flames from spreading. The damage is already done. And no amount of press statements can undo what's been exposed, as we all know. The internet has a long memory, and this scandal is no different. Every move Mendeecees makes now is under a microscope, and trust me, the public is dissecting everything. The comments, the photos, the old Instagram posts, nothing is safe. But here's where it gets interesting. Just when we thought this was a story about one man's fall from grace, it turns out that it's about to affect so much more. The fallout isn't just about Mendeecees, it's about the whole crew, the whole Love and Hip Hop family, and even the network itself. Let's start with the cast members. You know, the ones who always seem to be at the center of the drama. They've been watching from the sidelines, and trust me, they're not staying quiet for long. Cameron SX Kimbella, the one who's somehow always in the middle of everything, posted a cryptic tweet that has everyone talking. Some men will never grow up. Protect your peace, sis, she tweeted, and the internet immediately erupted with speculation. What did she mean? Was she sending a message to Yandy? Or was this just another random statement? Well, we can't be sure. But you better believe people are reading between the lines. They think she's throwing shade at Mendeecees and Yandy, and honestly, they might be right. And speaking of shady tweets, it doesn't end with Kimbella. Oh no, baby, there's more. Word on the street is that VH1, the very network that gave us all this drama, is already making moves behind the scenes. Insiders say producers are re-editing scenes for the upcoming season, and we're not just talking about the usual cuts. No. They're adjusting the storyline to address the whole Mendeecees scandal, and if they're really going to do that, you know they'll make it juicy. They've probably already got a two-part special lined up titled The Mendeecees Meltdown, Behind the Tears. And you just know Mona Scott Young is going to milk every second of this drama for all it's worth. But here's the thing, producers aren't the only ones thinking about their ratings. Fans are already dividing into two camps, Team Yandy and Team Erica. The question on everyone's lips now is, who will stand by Mendeecees through all of this? Will Yandy continue to defend him, or will she finally walk away? Let's take a quick break from all the public drama and talk about what's going on behind closed doors. Yandy's been silent for days, and fans are freaking out. But what's really going on with her? What's she doing behind the scenes? Word is, she's talking to lawyers. Yep, you heard me right. Yandy has reportedly been consulting with her legal team about her options. Could there be a divorce on the horizon? Or is she just making sure her ducks are in a row? Some fans think Yandy's just waiting for the right moment to drop the ultimate bombshell, while others are wondering if she's secretly planning to file for separation. Either way, the tension is high, and it doesn't look like it's going to resolve anytime soon. But here's where it really starts to get wild. Just when we thought this couldn't get any more ridiculous, another bombshell drops. Rumors started circulating that Erica, the woman at the center of all this, has been collecting receipts for weeks. Not just any receipts, either voice recordings, screenshots, and audio clips of her conversations with Mendeecees. Apparently, she had a feeling that things might spiral out of control one day. So she started recording their interactions just in case. Well honey, looks like she was right to do so. Erica's lawyer, Tasha Remember Her, is apparently preparing to bring this evidence into court, and trust and believe, if it's as juicy as people are claiming. This case is about to go all the way up. But wait, it gets even juicier. After all the drama and all the accusations, the real surprise came when Yandy made a bold move. Instead of staying silent like she had been doing, Yandy posted a chilling Instagram caption that left fans wondering what the future holds. The post read, "Sometimes the people you fight hardest for are the ones who destroy you the fastest." Baby, you could feel the temperature drop on the internet. Fans couldn't stop speculating about who the message was really aimed at. Was it about Mendeecees, or was it about Erica? Either way, one thing was clear: Yandy's been hurt, and now she's letting the world know it. But here's the real twist. Just a few days after Yandy's Instagram post, Erica was spotted at a courthouse, not with Mendeecees, but with her lawyer. Now you know what that means. The wheels are in motion, and it looks like Erica is moving forward with her legal case. Is she filing for a restraining order? Is she going for full charges against Mendeecees? No one knows yet, but one thing is certain: this isn't just drama for TV. This is real life, and it's about to get real messy. Yandy's fans are worried sick. and the internet is waiting for the next twist in this drama-filled saga. And if you think that's all, baby, you're wrong. Just when we thought things couldn't get any more dramatic, a new source stepped forward with more details. This source, who claims to have worked closely with Mendeecees in the past, dropped a bombshell of their own. According to them, Mendeecees wasn't just fighting over a purse, a jacket, and some expensive shoes. No, the fight allegedly started over something much deeper. A burner phone, the same kind of burner phone that's rumored to have contained compromising footage of Mendeecees doing the absolute most. So now, we've got a situation that's about more than just physical violence, it's about betrayal, secrecy, and a whole lot of dirty laundry getting aired out in front of the whole world. Meanwhile, the internet is still in a frenzy. Fans are digging up old interviews where Yandy defended Mendeecees, claiming he had changed, claiming that his prison time had made him a better man. But now, all of that is being called into question. Was he really reformed? Or was he just better at hiding his true self? It's a tough pill to swallow, and the public is divided. Some fans are still backing Yandy, saying she deserves better, while others think she's been blinded by love for too long. The comments are flying fast, and you better believe people are dissecting every word. And let's not forget the impact on their kids. Yandy and Mendeecees have built a family together, and now, this scandal is threatening to tear it all apart. It's one thing when reality stars are fighting over business deals and social media likes, but when it comes to their children, that's where things get personal. Yandy's been trying to build a brand, to position herself as a businesswoman and activist, but now, that brand is under serious scrutiny. Endorsements are being questioned, collaborations are being paused, and it's unclear how long Yandy will be able to hold everything together. So where does this go from here? Will Mendeecees be cleared of all charges? Will Erica's evidence hold up in court? Will Yandy finally walk away from it all? Because, let's be real, no matter what side you believe, the damage is already done. Reputations are shattered, families are torn apart, and a legacy that Yandy worked so hard to build is hanging by a thread. This isn't just gossip. This is the kind of drama that changes lives, and here's the cold truth. Reality TV might be scripted, but this is real life. And it's about to get a whole lot messier before it gets better. This isn't just the drama that plays out on screen, it's the drama that can destroy careers, lives, and legacies. And as we sit back and watch, we're left to wonder, who really wins in a scandal like this? The answer, unfortunately, is no one.